everyone. This is Emery's 25 of the Lee Williams Show, coming to you today to talk about a few places that I have gone to in the Atlanta area. Now, today I want to talk about Nene Leak's Swagg Boutique. I'm going to talk about Candy's Tags Boutique. And I'm also going to talk about Rashida the Boss Chick Pressed. Okay, so these are local celebrities. Nene Leakes is a guest or one of the leading cast members of Real Housewives of Atlanta, as well as Candy Burris. And they're both on the same show. And then Rashida the Boss Chick, she is on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So we'll start off with why I'm doing this video. So basically this video is gonna be like a first impression of all of the videos, okay? So the first one that I went to, actually I'm gonna do them in the order of the topic of the video. So I went to go to Swagg Boutique. I took my sisters. It was my birthday weekend, and I was just determined to go to one of the the stores. We were deciding whether to go to Tags or Swagg. Because of the locations of the two stores, Tags, Candy's boutique is in, I would call that Buckhead. And then Nene's boutique is located in, I want to call that Sugarloaf or Duluth or Sugarloaf area. Okay, so, and then Prest is located in the Phipps Plaza, or at least it was last time I checked. Now, I haven't checked on it recently, so it could have moved, but last time when I went to visit, it was in the Phipps Plaza. So, my impression with Phipps Plaza, well, Rashida Boss Chick, is I went to the store. I took my sister there, right? Well, both times I went with my sisters. So I went to Press first. So I got in there. It was in the Phipps Plaza. It was easy to find. The store was very well laid out. Like I felt like I love the entrance of the store. They had, now this was back in October 2017 when I went to Press Boutique, so it could have changed then. But when I went in the store, there was a makeup girl in the front, and she was really bubbly. She had, a lot of hair. She had an afro, and she was so fun. Like I felt like, if I wasn't kind of doing just a drive by just to kind of come check the store out and, pretty much that was it, I would have actually came in there and let that girl do my makeup. She convinced me to buy a lipstick, and I did get a lipstick called Firestarter, and the line is called Poise, and they had a lot of cool colors. So if I ever get a chance to go back, I'm going to get the blue. I think they had yeah, I know they had a blue that I definitely want to try. And they had, I want to say they had a purple. So they had some very cool colors. The color, she tried it on me, and the fire started. She was like, "Oh, I know what color look good on you." That's what I like. Somebody who can easily look at you and see your color palette and match something to you. So she convinced me to buy that lipstick. Because one thing about me, I am, I'm not really an impulse buyer. I'm one of those people that, I like to do my research. On top of everything, I have very, very, very sensitive skin. And if you haven't seen, I have videos talking about my sensitive skin and things that I do to kind of maintain my skin because it is so sensitive. And so Even my lips, like my lips, let me tell you, my lips, if I try something crazy, because I've tried different lipstick brands and they are, well tested, the drugstore brands. And next thing you know, I'll be feeling a cold sore coming on my lip. And like, it'll just come out of nowhere. And it's like certain reds will do that to me. And I don't have a problem with cold sores. Cold sores is not a thing that I regularly deal with. I have dealt with them, but they don't come a lot on me, or I don't have a lot of issues with them. So I could always feel it coming, like, oh no, like this one. And it's always a color that I really, really like. So when she tried the lipstick on, I was like, oh no, maybe it's not gonna work. But it didn't break me out whatsoever. It was very smooth, easy to apply. I no longer have that lipstick, but I did take a picture of the lipstick and I posted on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram or social media, I posted on Instagram, so you can check that picture out on my Instagram page. And my Instagram is underscore Amarige, A as an apple, Marige 25. And that's my Instagram. So feel free to check it out. And then Kelsey, which is her husband. Okay, I'm drawing a blank now. Her husband that what was his name? I can't think of his name. Um yeah, well anyway, her husband, right? The one that seems to be the cheater. That had the baby out of wedlock, who had Cannon. Um her his daughter, Kelsey, and obviously Rashida's stepdaughter, was at the register. She was very polite, and I really, I got in and out, and I really didn't see anything that I liked, because we were kind of doing a drive by. I didn't have a lot of time because I was on my way to drive to Woodstock, Georgia. So Woodstock, Georgia was quite a ways away, and so I kind of had to kind of jump in and jump out. So, and I don't know why I can't think of this man's name. Now it's driving me crazy. Let me look up his name. Kurt. Yeah, Kurt. Yeah, that's his name. I hate when I start talking about something or someone and then my mind just goes blank and I can't think of the person's name. I can't think of the name, so like that. So I was determined to get his name. So my next step, okay, based on my first impression, would I shop there? I don't believe they have my size. I am a full size or full figured girl. So I don't think they have my size. So I wouldn't really go through there looking for my size, because it was one of those, sometimes boutiques. What I don't like about boutiques, and I know it's really nothing against, nothing against them. It's just a space issue. But what I don't like about some certain boutiques is that you feel like they have so much merchandise jam packed on the racks that you feel like you end up knocking clothes down, knocking clothes down off the hanger, which is so annoying. And I wish it was set up more like a Forever 21, how they'll have the outfit on the outside, so you'll see, or the shirt facing front, and then the clothes will be stacked, so you know exactly what you're looking for, or what you're trying to get, pretty much. And so yeah, her racks, from what I recall, seemed to be like, okay, I'm about to knock a lot of stuff down, and it was very clear they didn't have my size, because my sister, she was looking and she didn't see anything her size, so we just called it a wrap. But we did buy the lipstick because we were hoping to see Rashida, because we was told that if we buy something that we could take a picture with Rashida. So we missed Rashida. She wasn't there, and she was gonna come back because her mother-in-law was there too. Uh, and wait, was that her mother-in-law? I think that was her mother. Yeah, I think her mother was there. From what I think she was there. And so they said, yeah, if you buy something, you can take a picture with Rashida. So, but I really did want to buy something. I just didn't, for the short amount of time and based on what I saw at a quick glance, I probably would have came back just to get the makeup done. And I think that was worth it. I think that would have been a great experience. So I actually might go ahead and do that. So next place that I went to was Swagg Boutique. Swagg Boutique is Nene Leak's closet or boutique pattern as her, pattern from her closet, from what I understand. Now, the season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 10 or season 11 is wrapping up. It's in its final couple episodes. I still need to watch the episode from Sunday. Right now is Monday. The time is 4 a.m. So it's kind of late. So I probably need, well, I will be watching it. Sometimes I can't watch it Sunday night. So I try to watch it on either Monday or Tuesday night when I have a little more opening up in my schedule. Because when I watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta, I like to be wide awake. I don't like any distractions. And if I feel like I'm going to fall asleep in any way, I don't want to watch it. So, so those conditions don't exist. So that's why I haven't watched yet. But from what I understand, it's going to be a juicy one, chat. Okay, so next. When I went into Nene, I got to the boutique, Swag Boutique. It wasn't hard to find. It was really easy to find. It's in a easy to find location, although it is kind of tucked in the back there. But it was easy for us to find. It looks like there was plenty of parking, so there was no trouble getting parking. The walk up was pretty simple. You just walk right in. And when I started looking in the store, I was really like that day we were really planning on me and my sister. We planned on spending some money in there, right? And so we were looking around, looking around, looking around. And I just couldn't find anything my size. I'm a plus size girl. Hey, full figure girl. Last time I checked, there's a lot of plus size girls in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. So I didn't feel like my size was that unheard of. But I guess at Nene Leak's store, I did not find many plus sizes at all. Um, Period. Okay. So I'm not gonna say they don't exist, but it was like looking for a needle in a haystack. The layout of the store, I love the layout. I think she did a good job. She has some really cute shade lounge chairs. She had a chandelier. She had, now I'm going off of memory, so I believe she had a chandelier. She had the wood floors. Um, she had, well, it seemed like some type of laminate, but it was a wood laminate floor. What I love, she had big dressing rooms. The dressing rooms were really big. They were very feminine. You felt very comfortable in the waiting in the dressing room because I did try on this shirt. It was like a little lace, black lace shirt. Man, you should have saw me trying to put that shirt on. Like I was like, okay, it was like borderline my size, and the helper there, she was very very helpful, cute girl. She was so bubbly and so warm. I mean, I really did want to buy. I looked hard to buy something because I was like, this girl, she's such an excellent salesperson. She had like short curly hair and she was just so sweet. Um, and I really try hard to find something. And I was just absolutely floored that there were no clothes that fit me. Another thing I didn't know if I cared for, there was a security guard in there and he seemed to be very prominent. Like I I guess they have an issue with theft or something, but I am a little unsure about that because when I went in press, I don't remember seeing a security guard just out in the open there. And I kept looking at the guy because I was like, well, maybe that's her son. But it didn't appear to be her son. So I was like, well, I don't know who is. But it kind of made me feel a little uncomfortable. I just didn't like that. I go in a lot of stores and I don't see security guards in there like that. I mean, maybe he could be behind, some wall and staring at cameras, but I just didn't see a need for it. I didn't see a lot of people. The place didn't seem to be in demand, and I didn't see. I really didn't see a need for it. But anyway, anywho, also the clothes. Okay, her jewelry. I just was the clothes, the jewelry, uh, pretty much everything. I was not impressed. I saw some of the T-shirts with some of her sayings. Um, her hats, they looked kind of frayed, and I mean, I know that was a look, but they just didn't look. They didn't read well in person. Now it was funny that jacket that I want to say Giovanna was trying on, the little flowery one. No, was it? It was Shamari. I think it was Shamari was trying on the colorful jacket. That was so cute. I did want to get that, but I looked at it. I think it was way overpriced, and but I was thinking, okay, that could be a fashion piece, but it was way over. I mean, even for that, it was still way overpriced. It was really cute though, and it was in a small. So I started wondering, like, oh my God, like Nene Leak, she is like to on screen, on camera, she reads to be I don't know, to me, she reads to be someone kind of big. Okay. I wouldn't she's tall. She seems to have a big muscular area and she seems to be, I mean, I don't, maybe the camera's adding a lot of weight. I'm not going to say the girl is out of shape, but she doesn't seem to be that small. So she seems to be like a 12 to me for some reason. And I couldn't understand for the life of me why she wouldn't have any plus sizes or any larger sizes in there. Everything seemed to be like medium. So, uh, maybe larges, but I didn't see a lot of extra larges or 1X, 2X. Like I didn't see, or anything that had any like give. And another thing I would say, I heard it was patterned after her closet. You know, with all the jazz that's been talking, people have been talking about her closet. I I can see how someone can say it was patterned after her closet. Um, but I just was not impressed with Swag Boutique. I was more impressed with the chandelier, the floor, the Shea Lounge, the salesperson, um, but the cut of the clothes were just entirely too long. Like maybe it's a place designed for like tall, like maybe that's her ministry. She wants to have it for like tall girls, tall thin girls. But I personally don't know how, I don't know. I just don't know how successful that would be. So, and then I saw some pieces in there that were over $1,000. I could have swore I saw at least a few pieces in there that were like over $1,000. And I was in shock. And to look at these pieces, they look like trash, like Like they just look like something thrown together. Just oh my God, just horrible, just horrendous, horrendous. So we left there, me and my sisters. We took a picture in there, but we were just floored. We were just like, and we had plenty of money. Now I what didn't go to play and spend $1,000, but I was looking. I mean, I could have spent $200. And that's not bragging, or that may seem like a little bit or a lot to some people. I don't know, but I think $200 I should have been able to get something. But even her jewelry, and it just looked like this cheap jewelry that you find at a like when you go to the beauty supply store. It just looked like that. And I was actually talking to somebody, and I was actually surprised that she didn't have her own line that she sells on HSN. I couldn't find it, but if you do have it there, Nene, have it somewhere where we know what it is. Okay, I don't know, but that would be nice. I don't know, maybe I have to exclusively sell it on HSN, but it just seemed like you would have had it there. But anyway, no, the press was a yes, because I would go for the makeup girl. The clothes, no. Okay. Um, Swag, just a flat out no. I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't recommend it to a family member or friend. I wouldn't waste their time having them go all the way out there in the middle of nowhere in Duluth or Sugarloaf Parkway just to be like, what is this? Okay. So then I went to Tags because we actually planned on going to Swag over Tag. We were making a decision. Should we go to Tags? Should we go to Swag? And because they were, like I said, two opposite, totally opposite places. They were probably about 20-25 minutes from each other. And in Atlanta, that could be very far. But I say, you know what? We couldn't find nothing at this place, so we gonna go ahead and go to Tags. And I am so glad we did. Tags, I felt was a little more reasonable. The price points were a little more affordable. I felt like Candy kind of considered who her consumers actually would be. Okay, so Nene, I don't think she considered at all who what her demographic was, and she just threw all kind of price points. The fact that she has anything over $1,000 in that rat trap. I'm just shocked. And then she said she's going to be doing more of these locations. All I see is a bunch of gaudy, gaudy, loud. And the thing about me, I'm gaudy and I'm loud, so I just thought it would be a perfect fit. But no, I couldn't wear that. Tags loved Candy's layout. She had like a little area for the shoes. I loved her dressing room. She gave you plenty of space. I felt like you could really look around, and if you would have spent a lot of time, you could have put some outfits together. Now, I will say there weren't a lot of plus size choices there. There were some, though. I will say there were more than enough that I could have found something. And I actually did. I got some earrings. I got two shirts. So I got a tag shirt, which I can't seem to find. But she had plus sizes. So I think I got, because it was like a baby tee. So I think on that one I got a 3X. And because it was like a really crop top type fitting shirt. But it fit very nice. And the logo just didn't feel all cheap, like one wash it would be just peeling off. So, and the merchandise in there, I would say that it's okay quality. I won't say great quality. Okay, I can't say it's great quality because When I was looking at some of the stitching on the sweaters, it was like it looked like somebody had just got finished sewing that not too long ago. But I wondered how well it would hold up after a few washes. But I really did like the cut on me, so I said, you know what, let me get this. And then it was like this kimono that I really wanted. It was like a red kimono, and it was floral. And if you know anything about me, you know I love floral. And it was bold. And it was like, right around the time they just went to China. And so I was like, oh yeah, I can get me a kimono. But the thing was so long, and I'm short, by the way. And and then it didn't seem to have a belt. So I was thinking, where do I like, it didn't have a belt, and it didn't seem to wrap around, or where it wrapped around, it didn't match the cut, because the cut had these big pockets, so it didn't match. But what I did love, though, I did love my little sweater that I got. I loved my earrings. Okay. And they were just little costume jewelry, because they did turn, and I had to throw them away. um but I felt like, you know, oh, her shoes. Candy has some really cute shoes in there. Like, I mean, like, these are some really, really, really cute shoes. She has a little area where you sit and try the shoes on. I felt like Candy kind of thought a little more about her consumer. Like, Candy does her research. Now, from what I understand, that's a partnership between her and another girl. So, and I don't forgot the girl's name. But anyway, I think it's a great partnership, because I would shop there again. I would recommend it. And I love that it was easy to find in Buckhead. Had plenty of parking over there, so you can. Oh, and it's right beside Houston's. So I feel like everybody goes to Houston's in Atlanta and Buckhead. And if you don't remember Justin's, I think it's closed down now, but Justin was across the street. So it's in that same vicinity. So it's a real popular area. So you can easily find it. And candy store was really clean. One thing I would like to see is a little more plus sizes, and some more adult sizes. So I want to see some extra larges, because based on what's going on, I can get an extra large. Okay. But I just don't try it a lot, but I could, sometime. And I want to see some more plus sizes, because just to feel included, because this is Georgia, this is Atlanta, and remember her demographic. There's going to be different sizes, but she did at least acknowledge us. Thank you for that. And what else would I like to see? Yeah, so more adult sizes. So what I mean by adult size, extra large, plus sizes, because a lot of what I saw were like mediums, and I want to say small. So I know I saw a lot of mediums, and for me, that sounds like junior. Okay, so I felt like it would fit. A lot of those clothes would fit Riley perfectly, but a woman that's a little more, got a little more junk in her trunk, not so much. But I would really go back. Matter of fact, it's been a couple times. Like, I like her Instagram page. She's always showing some of her new stuff, and her new stuff, I would definitely go back there again. Nene's place, I just feel like she's just using her name on the show to just sell anything. I don't feel like it is really her. Okay, because Nene's style of dress, I actually like Nene's style of dress on the show, but I really didn't see any of that. Like, I didn't see the duster she's always wearing. I don't see that cut. And even if, she has to have a lower cost version of it, because I don't know exactly who's designing her clothes on the show. She could get that cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just didn't see her style really reflected in the boutique. I felt I saw Candy style reflected in her boutique. Matter of fact, I met Candy, and I talked about that in a previous video. And she actually had on one of the dresses on display at the shop, in the boutique. So I feel like she really, and she liked that picture by the way on Instagram. So I really thank you, Candy. So that is my feedback and my first impressions of Nene's Swag Boutique, Candy's tags, and also Rashida the Boss Chick's pressed. So I want to thank everybody for watching out there in YouTube land. Feel free to check out my other videos. And you know what? I always forget to say, so just know, please comment, rate, subscribe on these videos. I always forget that part. And people say, hey, if you never ask, no one will ever do it. Um, but I feel, I don't know, I feel more, I want this relationship on YouTube to be more cohesive. So I feel like if you feel compelled, do so. If you don't, hey, better luck next time. Check back with me. This is more like a variety channel. So this video might be for you. The next video might be for something else. This channel is like a smorgasbord. We cover everything, health and beauty, whether alternative health. Uh, we cover entertainment, product reviews, everything, even hot topics. I'm getting into that. So I want to thank everybody for watching this edition of the Lee Williams Show. Stay tuned for more awesome videos.